A little over a year ago, I had a near-death experience. Well, it wasn't near death, but it made me feel like what death felt like, and I saw death with my own eyes. And ever since then, I haven't felt fear. But I will share the story in a bit. So this is what it feels like. This is literally how you have to imagine it. Like that is done. That's what it basically feels like. Just in a blink of an eye, it's done. But yeah, there's a story behind it. So I was going to Gillum for work, and the van my old employer rented out for me was not a good car, and we were going to Gillum, Manitoba, which is way up north, and in the middle of nowhere. And they didn't give us a good car. Like it was a Kia Carnival, as opposed to maybe like a Ford Exhibition, which you needed in a place like that with crazy roads. And in the middle of nowhere, where there was no service or anything, the tire blew up. I got out thinking we were fucked, because Gillum is literally the end of the road, and the nearest place to us that could fix the rental was like an hour and a half away. There was nobody there, and there's like no repair shops nearby. I instantly saw my life flash before my eyes, and then I just felt like I could have died right there, because like there's wild animals and maybe no one would show up. It was scary, and I felt all of my fear at once just die. And I thought about the scariest part of it. I have a fear of, I'm claustrophobic, but like the other feeling to it is the way I can describe it was I felt like I was on the moon because there's nobody there, and I was buried alive 6 feet ground on the moon. And I thought about like how the people I love would be left behind, how I'd leave an impact, and how they would feel with my passing. And just after that, like nothing scared me anymore, because I felt exactly how that felt in that moment. And I guess that's the best way from my point of view how I saw death, and I just don't feel it anymore, the fear. And when I know I saw it, I just know I'm just going to keep going until life decides to end me. And I mean, I've changed very much from this in ways I cannot describe. Like, it's not just I don't feel fear anymore. Like, I have stories where I did things like pretty ballsy that the average person wouldn't do. But some of the stories will be for another day, maybe. But yeah, like, I mean, I haven't worked in a while because I've been dealing with, I don't know if it's PTSD. I've had trauma in my life previously as a kid. And yeah, now like I just don't feel any fear. And that's how I know I saw it. But yeah, that's what death basically feels like. It feels like the door's closed on you forever and there's no way out. I guess you could say similar to how the door closes behind you, but or how a book shuts like this. All done.